Hello. So I am going to let all of you ladies know about all of the products that I have used so far from Younique. This video will be a little bit long because after I show you all the products that I've bought, I will also show you a quick little makeup tutorial, just an everyday look, a very basic one. So I've got my presenter's kit, but I have put in quite a few personal orders for myself. So I'll get out all of the makeup that I have tried so far and all the brushes. I'll give you guys some feedback on them. Find my bronzer. Okay. And that should, oh, the splurge cream eyeshadow. And a lip liner. Okay, so I'll kind of go in the order that I would use them on my face first, and then we can talk about it more. Let me make sure I have everything. Another lip liner. This bag is awesome. It's got side compartments. It's huge. It holds all of my makeup. So I have the presenter's kit. When I got it, didn't have this in it. So it is something that I did buy extra. It is the primer. I've never really used primers before, and I didn't really feel like I had to, but I have pores on my nose that are very big, and I feel like halfway to 3/4 through the day, my foundation starts to kind of like crease almost on my nose. Everywhere else I feel like it's fine, but since I have those bad pores, I wanted to help seal my face. So that is the Touch Primer. I also have the Liquid Touch Foundation. I have it in the color Velour. I did also order Taffeta, which is a little darker, because I feel like once I start tanning outside, or if I start using the self tanner, I'm going to want a little bit darker foundation than this. So I love this. I feel like I get really good coverage with it. If I do have problem areas though, I have been using the Skin Perfecting Concealer. This I feel like is amazing. Like I've got little pimples, I've got, blemishes and all of this. This hides everything. Everything. I will show you here shortly. When I first tried Younique about 1.5 years ago, I did not match the foundation very well, because I have the cream foundation in chiffon. I like the texture, but I didn't like the color. The color didn't fit my face as well. So I'm glad I found my right color. So if you guys end up needing a different color or want to match, I have a matching chart that you can actually see the different colors in person before you order. So this, I do like the material, like I said, or the texture of it. I just don't really like it because of the color. It doesn't match my face right now. Since I am velour, I do also have the pressed powder. I feel like it does a really good job of sealing it. I mean, it's just the regular powder. I use this brush or the sponge to put it on. What else I have is the Addiction 4 Shadow Palette. This actually came in my presenter's kit, and it is beautiful. The ones that I haven't really used, the Cheerful and the Triumphant, those are blues yet, but I have hazel eyes, so I really like the browns and the golds, so I've been using these pretty hard. So there's that. I also have, let me see, those are new. I'll show you. I bought this. I also have the Beachfront bronzer. This is in Malibu. It looks really good on my skin tone in the summer, again, when I'm a little tanner, because it's pretty dark. I want to order one of the lighter shades, but I haven't gotten around to that yet because I ordered the Sculpting Trio. I am, sorry, hair. I'm a contouring newbie. I don't really know what I'm doing. So I thought that just to kind of help me, I ordered this. Comes with the charts, shows you exactly what to do, where to do it. It has all of these. The contour. This is like the lighter and then the highlight. If you decide that you want to order this, I do recommend some sort of a contouring brush. I have been using Younique's contouring brush just because I felt like it went really well together and because I love makeup, so why not just buy everything? I did get another eyeshadow palette. I got palette 3. This has really pretty purples and pinks, and it's got the black in it because I love smoky eyes. I love smoky eyes. So here is this. I've played around with it a little bit. I need to do a little bit more. But yeah, there is palette 3. I just ordered and got this in the pressed blush. I got it in Seductive. It's kind of like a mauvey rose pink. It's kind of dark. I mean, looking up against my skin tone, it doesn't look very good. It looks better when I actually have my full face on, but it'll also look really pretty this summer when I'm a little more tan. I want to order Sweet next. It looks really pretty. What else do I have? I did just get the Brow Obsession palette. I have done a couple videos with this and I absolutely love it. I mean, you can tell I've used it quite a bit already. And I do have the new brow artist brush as well. My eyebrows are, I mean, a little crazy. They're not actually as bad as they normally are right now. But they're not the greatest. They're not the most defined. They don't really look alike each other. And they're also kind of bushy. So this is awesome. I will show you this in a minute. I did also get the new translucent setting powder. I've had good luck with this. It makes my makeup last even longer than it normally does, which is most of the day. It also helps if you feel like you have any shine or any oil excess on your skin. My skin type is dry with oily spots, especially when I put stuff on my face, it gets oily. So this helps to make sure that it doesn't. I mean, it kind of dries the oily spots, but it feels just very light. I'll kind of show you that here in a minute too. What else have I show you? I do have the lip exfoliator. I've used it a couple times. I like it. I feel like when I wear my Splash lipsticks, it helps make those last longer. And I don't have my Splash lipsticks with me. They're both in my purse. I have Sentimental and Sensual. I love them both. I do have the Beauty Blenders from Younique. I use this one for my concealer and this one for my liquid foundation. I get them both wet first. So there's that. I do also have the eyeliner sharpener because I have 3 different lip liners. And I also have an eyeliner. The eyeliner isn't proper. This came with my Younique Presenters Kit. It's like a dark brown. I really like it when I use my brown eyeshadows. Then I have, this came in the Presenters Kit too. It is peachy. I personally have not worn this out in public yet because it is a very coral pink and I don't have a lipstick to go with it. So I might have to do that one of these days, be a little wild, go out of my comfort zone a little. I do have Pouty and Plush. Pouty's got a little bit more of a red, like a brownish to it. I don't know if you can kind of tell. This Plush is what I use when I do my nude lip. I do Plush with Well-To-Do lipstick and then Luxe lip gloss over it. And that is like one of my absolute favorite looks. So, if you guys... Oh, Splurge Cream Eyeshadow. I'll show you this really quick too. I've used this color a couple of times. Extravagant. It's like a goldish yellowish. It was really pretty for fall. And I guess now it's kind of winter-ish, still fall-ish kind of. I like it with my hazel eyes too because I feel like it brings out kind of like the gold in my eyes, but I really like it too. The texture is awesome. It lasts all day. Very, very neat. I will do just a quick, everyday, pretty simple look if you guys want to stick around and watch. So yeah, I'll put the primer on first. I just take about a pea size. It's not very big at all. About, can you see that? About that big. Then, since I have an actual problem area, like my nose, I'm gonna just dab it. But I'm gonna rub it into my nose first. And just rub it in everywhere. Okay. So, I'm gonna let that set for a minute. I'm gonna shake up my liquid foundation really, really good. This can get really liquidy. If you shake it up, it helps to thicken it back up. While I'm still letting that primer sit, I'm just gonna spray these with water. I have not personally tried the rose water yet. I am going to be ordering that with the Clean Slate collection, hopefully shortly. I want to try all of the skincare products because I absolutely love, well, I'll show you how much I love it, the Shine Cloths. I've been a presenter for maybe a month, if even that. It's been like 3.5 weeks, and I use these every single day. They are my friend. It's so easy to clean your face. It's like no work at all. And I love the way that my skin feels afterwards. It feels nice and rejuvenated. But okay, so I'm gonna take my foundation dropper, drop a couple, well, 5 drops. It was like 6 or 7. Came out kind of quick. Then I'm gonna take my bigger beauty blender. Just gonna dab it. Just blend it all over. I did also just order the liquid foundation brush. I've always used beauty blenders, just kind of the cheap, like $3 ones. But I wanted to try the brush, and it came with a really cool deal this month where new presenters, and even since I've been a presenter for a month, I still got access to it, where it was a liquid foundation, a concealer, a brush, and a bag, all for $99, which the foundation and the brush alone is almost $70, so It was a great deal. And it lasts forever. I've had all this stuff for a month and I'm going strong. Okay. So that is all blended in. You can already see my skin tone is more even. I still have blemishes. It's a lot lighter, especially in person. But I know I break out. So when I do break out, that is when I break out my magic, which is the concealer. And there is a concealer brush. I have not invested in that yet. I have seen good things about it, but I just use my little beauty blender. So some people do this, some people don't. I do like to put a little bit under my eyes. And then put it in your problem areas. I'm also going to put a little, my Cupid's bow, and up there just to kind of naturally highlight my face. Look like an Aztecian. So then I just take the smaller beauty blender that is wet and I just blend it out. A lot better coverage with that concealer. And of course, like I have a darker mole here that you're still going to see, but that's a natural beauty mark. It's not, my pimples are not red. I feel like my face has full coverage. Oops, I kind of put some concealer on my eyelid, just the leftovers, just to kind of prime them for eyeshadow. There is an eyeshadow, or there's an eye primer that you can buy. I have not bought that yet either. There's just so many products. So many great ones that I can't afford. So there is that. To help set this, before I put on the setting powder after I do everything else, I am going to put on the pressed powder. I just use the sponge that comes with it. And I just swipe, get a little bit on, and then just dab it. Even if I really like to have some sort of makeup on when I leave the house, even if it's just those products. I feel like it gives me good coverage. I feel like I feel fresher, cleaner. I just love it. I love my face routine. This I'm done with. Now I will do, I'll contour, just to show you guys that is not it. Here it is. And I'm not the best still. So this is the medium contour. I feel like the colors aren't the best on my skin tone right now. I was wishful thinking that I was tanner than I actually am. But so I take this angled side and I get the darker color to contour. So I just swipe it in there. It's like a cream. And I just try to suck it in. I don't go too far down because I have kind of a round face. There we go. Okay, then I'm going to do up on my hairline. Okay. Then I'm going to do my jawline. I know my mom asked me, what's the purpose of this? Why do you do that? Well, it is to camouflage all of our problem areas. Makes me look like I have one chin instead of 3. Makes my nose look skinny. Makes my cheeks look defined. Okay, I bumped my nose ring. Sorry, guys. There we go. Okay, so before I blend that in, I take the powdered side of my brush and then I go back in with the lighter shade. It is a powder, so I just get some on it. Do my T-zone. All this hair. Then I'll do above and below. Okay. So, now the next part is personal preference. You can use this to blend, or you can use your beauty blender. I prefer the beauty blender, and it is still wet, so I'm just going to when I blend, I just kind of tap, and if I pull, I pull down. You can see that a little bit. I feel like if you pull up, it's, I don't know, it's just kind of weird. So tap it, pull down, gives it more of a natural feel. Pull that blend on your neck down so that it doesn't look so fake. Then your nose. Okay, and your hairline. Brilliant. Next, done with that. Next, I will do the blush. The first time that I did this blush, it was scary because I just like, no, do not do that. Do not do that. I looked like a clown. I had to wash my face and start over. It was scary. So I just lightly swipe it. That's even too much. Tap, tap. Go above where you contoured. Just lightly swipe. Okay. Light. Sorry, it got really bright there. It's a really pretty mauve-y color that could be dangerous if you put way too much on your skin. So there is that. Next, we will do the setting powder. I am ordering a fan brush to put this on. Not gotten it yet though, so I'm just using this a flat brush to lightly tap it on my face. It's got like a, I'll show you. It's got like a spongy, like, it's like a netting. So you just lightly tap your brush in there. Just get a little bit on there. And just lightly tap it all over your face. If you start swiping, you're gonna wipe your makeup off or screw it up or it's not gonna look the way that you want it to. So just lightly pat it. I like to get my nose quite a bit up into my T-zone, just because that's where I feel like I get oily throughout the day. So, foundation is done. Blush is done. Honestly, I could stop there and I could make it through the whole day, but I will show you eyebrows next. This brow palette is seriously amazing. I did use a brow pencil a couple years ago. It was just a basic drugstore one that didn't have the brush on it, and it was okay. I felt like I never got the right shade. It never matched. It was always too dark or too light, or it looked weird. So then I finally went to Ulta and had a gal show me something to do with my eyebrows, and she did give me a powder with a little brush. This little guy right here, and I liked it. It was good. But then when I started using Younique, I kept using that until they came out with this brow palette. And when I saw the brow palette, I knew I needed it because I have crazy, crazy eyebrows. So this Brow Artist brush, I don't think I could use this palette without it. So if the palette isn't something that you want, you don't really need the brush, or vice versa. But what I do to help tame my wild hairs, because I normally sleep on my face, is I take the angled side, I go in the number 1, the lighter shade, which this is the blonde palette. They have blonde, brunette, and then dark brunette, black. So this, I just take a little bit, but then I grab some of this like waxy stuff, because this helps to tame your eyebrows. So I take the lighter color and I'm going to do the inside of my eyebrow. Sorry, I'm going to look both into the... Hold on. Let's pull back my crazy hair. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Wrong side. Here we go. Okay. So I started. It looks weird. Okay. So I just follow the natural outline, and then I kind of just, because you don't want it to look too fake. I don't like it when people's eyebrows look like they literally drew them on, which I'm doing, but I don't want it to look that fake. So I grab a little bit more of the one and a little bit more of the wax. And I'm just going to lightly bring it through the front. Outline it really nice. Make sure all my hairs are going the same direction, not all over the place. Okay, so then once I make it to my arch, that is where you're going to switch to your darker color. This is number 2 in the palette. So I still use the same brush, just grab a little bit of the wax, and then just outline lightly. Look at that. The iPad doesn't really do it justice. It looks way better in person. It's just so defined. I mean, my hairs over here are going crazy. These, I mean, I still have a couple right here that I need to, there we go. Put down a little bit. Add a little bit more wax. There. See, okay. Now I just went out of my line. That is okay. This pink is like a highlighter to outline your eyebrows. So I got a little bit on the flat side. So that's the angle side. I'm done with that. Now I'm on the flat side. I'm just going to outline my eyebrows to clean it up a little bit. perfect. I normally wait for this step until after I'm done with my eyeshadow, but I will do it just for the sake of the video. This is also another highlighter. I take a little bit of that next, and I put it just right on the outer corner of my eyebrow. This is supposed to make your eyes look bigger. There we go. Okay, so I will quickly do my other eyebrow, and then we'll do a little bit of eyeshadow. I'll show you the mascara. And I mean, my eyebrows are obviously not perfect. None of my makeup is. And a lot of people have their own personal preferences of how they do their makeup and what they do first. Mine kind of switches up randomly. Occasionally I'll do my eyeshadow first before I do my foundation, and then other times I'll do my foundation first before I do my eyes. It just kind of depends. The one thing I used to always have to do my eyeshadow first because it would always fall all over my face. Now with my Younique palettes, I don't worry about that as much because it doesn't really happen. I think the coolest thing is I bought the presenter's kit basically because I saw a girl I knew who had beautiful makeup every single day. And granted, I always felt like I did good with my makeup. Before Younique, it was very, very dark makeup though, all the time. It was very dramatic. It was very, very not natural. I mean, my foundation always looked cakey. My eyes were always really black, and I guess I just decided that since I'm an adult, I should probably have makeup like an adult. So I asked Alyssa, hey Alyssa, about her, actually I asked her about the foundation first. No, not the foundation, I'm sorry, the mascara first. And also the Splash Liquid Lipstick because she was wearing it in one of the pictures she posted that day. And I flippin' loved it. It was beautiful. And actually it was sensual, I believe, that she was wearing that I absolutely loved. So I told her that I was thinking about ordering the mascara and the liquid lipstick. And she's like, well, if you want, you could order this, the presenter's kit, and get all this basically for free because it's such a great deal. Well, me being the bargain shopper that I am, of course, did that. And I fell in love with the products, and then I couldn't stop buying them. I am going to, just for the sake of the video, because I don't want to go too crazy today, I'm going to do my palette 4. I'm going to use my browns. This is going to be just a very basic look for you guys. I am going to start with the crease brush from Younique. Obviously, I've used it on my brown before. So I'm going to grab the lighter color of Arrogant. And I'm just going to do the outer corner of my eye. So I'm just going to, and I pull my eye out just because I have really small eyelids, I feel like. So just do a little V there, kind of blend it into the crease. Okay, do that with the other eye. Okay, now I'm going to take Brave, that's the darker brown. That's Brave. Right there. And I'm going to also do the same thing, but not as quite far in, so just right out and right up and blend it right into that crease. Okay, these bags. Okay, here we go. And no, it is not perfect right now. That is fine, it does not have to be. Okay, so there is that. Then for the sake of this video, I'm just going to use a regular, just fluffy brush, and I'm going to blend it out just a little bit. Okay, there we go. Then, I am going to grab this Tender. It's a very light, nice, creamy color. And I'm going to get it all over my brush. And I'm going to dab, 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 dab. And then make sure I get the inner corner of my eye. Okay. Okay, now, again, just because I don't want to be too crazy, take that blending brush again and just kind of make sure it blends and it's not such a harsh line. Okay, so still get a smoky eye without quite as much of the drama. I'm going to use the liquid eyeliner that I just got. Love this. I do a cat eye every single day. This is kind of hard to do into my iPad. So forgive me if it turns out, oh, not bad. If you can kind of see it. Okay, here we go, next one. I do light strokes just because you always have that battle of this side's way longer, this side's way longer, this side's way thicker, this one doesn't match, blah, blah, blah. So this one's a little thicker, so I'm just going to there we go. Perfect. Now I will do the mascara quick, and then we'll be done. Actually, no. Before I do the mascara, I will do Plush. The nude lip liner, Plush, all over my lips. I didn't moisturize, but that's okay. You want them to be clean if you do. Okay. And then normally, I would put Luxe over top of this, which I probably will when I go upstairs, but I do not have it with me right now. So, there is that. I might color it in just a little bit more. There we go. I love that color. Looks really good with just a neutral eye. You can be more dramatic with your lip if you want. Don't have to. Whatever. Okay, this obviously didn't really help. So, there's my crazy hair. That's fine. The mascara. I really like this mascara. I've bought a bunch of mascaras in my life, and I probably will not go back to any of them. The one thing that I can give you as a tip is don't do this with this mascara. Just swirl it around. You don't want to let all that bacteria in. So just swirl it. Then, I mean, take a pretty good look at my eyelashes right now. Okay. Now we'll put this on and we'll see the difference. I put on the mascara just regularly. The mascara alone, or the gel, this is the gel that they give you, is amazing by itself. I mean, look at it. So I just put it on like regular mascara. It's pretty simple. Okay, I put a little bit on my bottom lashes. Okay, so then I do the fibers. That is the smaller bottle. Get off any excess fibers. There we go. Then just lightly swipe about like halfway down your eyelashes and up. If you get any closer to your eye, you're either going to stab yourself in the eye like I do 100 times a day, or you are going to get the fibers in your eye, and that does sting. If you stay like this, if you kind of work a little slower, you should be fine. So there's one coat. I normally do two. So we'll start on the other eye. Holy gel. Okay, before I move on, I'm gonna get that gel off my eyelid. I do not have any Q-tips, so I will grab this shine cloth. Hopefully it doesn't take off all my makeup. Got the clump. Took a little bit of the eyeshadow. It's okay, got my crease brush. Let's just blend it back out. Boom. Fixed. Okay. Fibers. If you can't tell, I have to fix things a lot. I am very, very clumsy. My fiance makes fun of me for it every day. Okay. Fibers. There we go. Another layer of the gel. Fibers. I'm gonna put the fibers on the bottom this time. Some people don't. I do if I don't do like a eyeliner down at the bottom. This time I try to keep as close to the tip of my eyelashes as possible. Oh, better put the gel on the other eyelashes. Hopefully I don't screw up my makeup again. Goodness sakes. Okay. Try to stay up close towards the tip. The one cool thing that I also like about this mascara is that it does have the fibers and it has the serum in it, where first of all, it's very good for your eyelashes, and it helps them grow, helps them get thicker. So if you do have puny eyelashes like me, if you use this, I mean, it's easy to get the illusion of big eyelashes, but it's also going to help them grow and be healthier and get longer and fuller, so you don't have to use this as much. I mean, I've seen girls that put on one layer of just the gel and their eyelashes look phenomenal. Me, I have to work at it. All right. Okay, ladies. There we go. You can see, obviously this took 45 minutes to go over all the products and for me to walk you through my makeup routine. It's pretty basic. It's not the most extravagant. This is about what I wear to work every day. Little less if I'm just going to the grocery store. A little more if I'm going out. So just kind of depends on personal preference. If you have any questions on any of the products, if you like the video, give it a like. Yeah, hope you liked the video. If you need anything from me, let me know. Otherwise, I'll see you guys later. Bye!